Him since, and I tell you who's going great guns is Ken Hinkley. What I love about him is he's so accessible. Yeah. He's open to us, up for anything, and he was good enough to be mic'd up on our Saturday night pre-game show when he spoke to the players. Let's listen to the Port Adelaide coach, Ken Hinkley.
To really control the back half, because they're going to do a fair bit of stuff that if Ruffy was there and Cyril was there might not be what's going on. Just be ready for some unexpected stuff, I reckon. All right, but just be strong, take the game on. Defend hard, really, that's the key thing for you, I reckon. I'll tell you what happens for me with you. If you're defending hard, I'll live with the other stuff okay. This would be a really big one for us, I reckon. And that's why it's in your hands. Because I probably could have left it with the kid again and give him a crack. But it's not one I want to take a risk on.
Yeah, great to hear from Cam, wasn't he? Yeah, he's just brilliant. And as I said, man, comfortable in his own skin and going beautifully. He'd be happy with these small forwards at the moment. They're the best in the business, aren't they?
They are. They are. Well, look, Wingard, Gray and Monfries. I mean, all of these guys in their own right are match winners. And, you know, they're all good above their head. There's not a defence in the competition, boys, that can match up on these three, because you normally have, you know, one defender that can match, you know, that plays small, but, you know, and also plays tall. I mean, a Dustin Fletcher, for instance, but these guys are just unbelievably good. And then you add to that the Hoff and also Schultz. I mean, possibly the best forward line in the comp.
You got to look at that, but you've got to beat them further up the ground, don't you? Because the way they move the ball, the speed with which they get the ball there, these guys have got plenty of time and space to operate in as well. I mean, there's that helter-skelter style of football, but they're all on the same page at the moment. They're one hell of a team, Port Adelaide. And
they're playing at a magnificent new stadium. First time I'd been there was on Saturday night. It is just sensational. 52,300, a record for South Australia. It is absolutely brilliant. You would jump on a plane if you can get a ticket and go and watch your side play interstate. And they've got something really special. But there's a bit of a developing story here, that I get the feeling is going to be an even bigger one. No vacancy, so you can't get a ticket. It's sold out. But Michelangelo Rucci, who is the chief football writer in South Australia, has been very strong on the match receipts coming back to Port Adelaide, and the Adelaide Crows has been abysmal. And Rucci suggesting they sold out the showdown. You would hope that you would make a minimum of 500,000. Given what we understand, Geelong at their home ground make upwards of $750,000 a game for a home game. Port Adelaide, we are told, got a cheque in the mail after the showdown for $35,000.
$35,000.
Sold out showdown at Adelaide Oval, and we've seen that at the Dockland Stadium. Just absolutely been a nightmare for clubs like the North Melbourne and the Bulldogs and St Kilda.
So where's the money gone, Darcy?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? And Michelangelo Rucci is saying that the expenses are up. There's something like 18 times the traffic management expense that they have at the MCG. There's big expenses on cleaning.
When you say traffic management, the guy that's telling you where to park.
I don't think there's even traffic lights in South Australia, so I'm not sure where there is. Of course there is.
Well, so can they fix it though? I mean, I find this bewildering and staggering. I mean, this is a stadium that's just opened. There's been so much talk in recent times about the poor stadium deals that are afforded to some of the Melbourne-based clubs at stadiums. I mean, surely that was one of the major negotiation points when they went through this exercise. I mean, I can't believe we're back to sort of trying now to renegotiate a contract there.
There's a break-even point of, I think, low 40,000s where they break even, and then everything on top of that should go into the club's pocket, surely.
Yeah, look, I think there's a lot of questions to be answered. There's a big meeting, I believe, taking place on the 1st of July. Gillan McLachlan, the new CEO of the AFL, Tom Brown, our man, caught up with him, and Gillan was painting a bit more of a positive light on the returns from Adelaide Oval.
They are significantly better off financially from moving to Adelaide Oval, and we're talking in the 7 figures. I know they've expressed some concerns around cost, and that's things like cost of security and other match day costs. So we'll work through the process. So whether the costs are too high, we'll find out. But I do know this: the Adelaide and Port Adelaide football clubs are significantly financially better off for moving to Adelaide Oval, and it's a huge success story for the competition.
Yeah, it's a success story because of these scenes. The walk out of the city, across the bridge, it's just brilliant. You spent a lot of time in Adelaide. It's transformed the whole city, and it's just brilliant. And the noise of the stadium is something that it just blows you away.
It comes through the TV. It does. It really does. It's they've done an amazing job, and let's hope that gets sorted out, because that was the reason why they went to the Adelaide Oval.
Yeah, so watch this space, that one. I think we'll hear a lot more a bit of noise coming out of Port Adelaide and the Adelaide Crows.